So I have been told that I start these things the same way every day. Happy Tuesday, or in this case, happy Thursday. So I won't do that. I'll just simply say, hope you're up and at it today. Hope the coffee's strong. Hope you're going to seize the moment. Lean into God's grace. And then I will point you to Philippians chapter 1, verse 28. Yesterday, we talked about the idea that we're to conduct ourselves in a manner worthy of the gospel. Not that we earn the gospel, but that we are to earn it. We're to act like we're earning it. We're to be citizens of heaven. We're to follow Christ. We're to be fully devoted followers of Jesus. So he goes on from there and he says, additionally, I want to hear that you're in no way alarmed by your opponents, which is a sign of destruction for them, but of salvation for you, and that too from God. For to you it has been granted for Christ's sake, not only to believe in him, but also to suffer for his sake. So I want to note here, I want to focus here today on this idea that we are to not be alarmed by our opponents. Now, it's not entirely clear who Paul's talking about. It could be the Judaizers. He's going to write about them in chapter 3. The Judaizers are those who said that in order for a Gentile to become a Christian, they first had to embrace all of the Jewish cultural, ceremonial practices, the diet, the circumcision, all of these things, which of course Paul is going to come out swinging against, as will John, as will everybody. But there's the Judaizers. A second group is the Gnostics. This was a problem in the early church. Those that said Jesus came to earth, but he wasn't fully man. He was just fully God. And they're against the physical world. It's sort of a spirituality. You're saved by special knowledge. That's a problem in the early church. The third group that they're up against are those that were worshiping Caesar. And we have versions of that today. We have those who are sort of the rigid, literalist, fundamentalist, those that are legalists, that are all about rules and regulations. We have those that are sort of into a generic spirituality, sort of against the physical world, New Age-ish. And then we've also got people that are into civil religion that sort of worship the government or worship America. So it's hard to tell who the opponents are, but Paul says you shouldn't be alarmed by them. Don't fear them. Now, please understand, this doesn't mean that we're not to have fear. And I say, fear not, 365 times we're told to fear not, one for every day. But what we're actually told is that we're to order our fears. Just like we're to order our loves. Augustine talks about this, that our heart is to have a rightly ordered set of loves. We're to have rightly ordered fears. The book of Proverbs says that the fear of God is the beginning of wisdom, right? Jesus says, don't fear him who can kill you. I mean, why would you fear that person? Don't fear him who can kill your body but can't destroy your soul. Instead, fear him who can destroy both your body and your soul. He's talking about God in Matthew 10:28. Fear him who destroys both body and soul in hell. And so it's not that we're not to fear, it's that we're to fear the right things. And we find great liberation when we don't fear the wrong things. And so Paul says that. And then we'll go on for a few days here to this last part. I just want you to be thinking about it. For you, it has been granted for Christ's sake, not only to believe, but also to suffer. So we need to think rightly, not just about fear, but about suffering. We'll pick that up tomorrow. Have a good day.